to the Phoenix team. Such an amazing name. All right. Very quickly, to save us time, I'm going to move to the next category. Now, I'm calling up no other person than Engineer Tunde Balogun. I had the privilege, I had the privilege of meeting him. Okay. You know, it's always good to farm people that are being celebrated. Though. So you too, you'll be celebrated very soon. Okay. So I had the privilege of meeting him, I think less than 2 weeks ago. And I was shocked, as in when Dr. Abraham introduced him to me, and we just had a little pleasantries and greetings. And I could see the commitment because Dr. Abraham was telling me of the consistency in which he shows up. And I told him, it's only a matter of time. We'll soon celebrate him. And it was sooner than I even expected. So congratulations to you, Engineer Tunde. And please, is he here? Let him raise his hand in the next 5 minutes just to tell us his background, what he didn't like, how he found this opportunity, and how he has emerged as a monthly millionaire. Please go and welcome one of the latest monthly millionaires. Barely a month in the business, and he has generated a millionaire. You see, when we tell you go for mastermind mentorship, in 6 months, you can be making at least 500,000 a month. People think it's a joke. Look at it now. 1 million in 1 month. All right. Is he here? Please spotlight his video. Very good. Over to you, Engineer Tunde Balogun.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, my leaders. My name is Engineer Tunde Balogun. I retired from Federal Ministry of Works and Housing as a director last year. I joined this business exactly a month and some weeks now through a friend. I was initially skeptical about this business, but later I encouraged myself and I attended the presentation. And from there, I caught the vision. By the grace of God, today, I've been able to sign on more than 20 teammates. And I've been able to achieve to become a monthly millionaire member. Also, I'm a civil executive and a connector. I was able to achieve this feat through working closely with my leaders in the business, together with my teammates, attending sales meetings and all the necessary training, personal development. When I'm in the office, I don't miss it. I sign in as a part-timer and promise to commit at least almost 6 hours or more than 6 hours every week to this business. Presently, I'm an active member undergoing my Kingsman training, Kingsman activity. On this note, I want to appreciate the entrepreneur mentor, the visionary president, who say yes to this connected economy, who has given us retirees an opportunity to make a leverage income on this platform. I want to thank immensely my ego mentor, my leader, Dr. Abraham Achandu, for his guidance and his intense mentorship. I want to thank, God bless you, sir. I want to thank my leaders, Isaiah Mayaki, Ajia Alima, for their mentorship. God bless you all. Also, I want to thank my able leader, Ambassador Barrister ASABE. This is a woman that will not allow me to rest. She was the one that pushed me to this level of success. She's always giving me the encouragement. And she's always calling me for share meeting. Even asking me to call my downlines. Also, all my downlines, I always encourage them to attend the share meetings. Any little training that I see, all the books in this network marketing, I've been able to, I bought all and I read through them. So I thank God for this opportunity. I'm not forgetting my teammates. It is our success together. God bless our entrepreneur mentor. God bless you 21FG. God bless Nigeria and God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Wow. I love that. A retiree. Congratulations to you, Engineer Tunde Balogun. All right. So you see, our business is an equalizer. It creates a level playing ground for everybody, young and old, active, retiree, it doesn't matter. I love what he said, that thank God for the opportunity for even retirees like him to make leverage income. Because most times when people retire, their pension is never really enough to take care of all their needs. Because it's about 1/3 of what you were earning when you were actively an employee. And he kept saying something. He paid attention. You see, some of you that are here, please let me talk to full-timers that are full in time. It's not about how much time you commit to this business, but the value that you bring to the time or to the hour. He said he commits a minimum of 6 hours in a week. A minimum of 6 hours in a week, and barely less than 2 months, he has generated ₦1 million in the business. Some of you just come and full time. I laugh because you know why? You still have the industrial economy mentality. You think it's by showing up at the office that money will automatically appear in your DTC. No. And some of you that your leaders are pushing you, calling you, you don't know they are doing you a favor. You think you're the one doing them a favor. Listen to how he said he's being pushed. His leader will not give him rest. But his ASABE will not give him rest. If he's dodging her, Ishaya Meraki will come. If he's dodging Ishaya, Halima Osman will come. If he's dodging that one, Dr. Abraham will come. He said, but with all the trainings, following the instructions, reading those books, today he has emerged as a monthly millionaire. Recruited over 20 persons in the month of May. Don't just sit here, congratulate them, be happy. Do what they did. Remember what I told you. It's a business of monkey see, monkey do. It's a business of copy and paste. I love this business because Ojoro is legal. Ojoro is legal. You don't need to go and reinvent anything. As person they do, just pick it like that and copy it. So congratulations to you, sir. Next, I'm going to be calling up our latest monthly millionaire to all the way from the Alpha team in the Diamond Nation, no other person than Miss Medlin, who also last month emerged as the, I think, Super Hub Achiever of the month. And today we're celebrating her as a monthly millionaire. So congratulations to Medlin Ize. Excited to hear your story. Just 5 minutes. Over to you.
Okay, wow. Good morning, everybody, and thank you so much, sir, for this amazing opportunity. One thing I'm just going to say is, number one, I'm elated about this, the experience, the thought of it, and finally I'm here telling my story. You know, one thing I would always say is if I decide to take any part of this glory, it wouldn't make any sense. Because at the end of the day, I can't boast in my ability, neither would I say that I did this myself. It was actually God. It was God. Now, you see, I was just that young girl with very big dreams, had big dreams. I felt like with family background and all, was I going to achieve it? Based on that, no. But then I was just a very intelligent person, very intelligent and smart. Matter of fact, I didn't read while in school. I didn't read for WAEC. I didn't read for junior WAEC. I didn't read for JAM. So it was just that way for me. I wasn't the one that would carry my book. And in JAM, I scored over 280 something and all. So you see, with this confidence, I just felt like everything was just going to make sense. Life was going to make sense. I didn't care whatever was going to happen because everything made sense for me compared to my siblings. But then you see, I came out and I realized there was this connection thing which I didn't have. And little by little, I started settling. I started settling for things I didn't want to do, things I never imagined I was going to do based on jobs and all of that. And it didn't make any sense. But then someone showed me this opportunity, a friend of mine then. He showed me this opportunity and I keyed into it. Yes, I went for it. I had not even made money, but I decided to quit my job and, focus on the business and just, quit my job, went for it and all. I don't think I even had one sign up then. But then what made me sign up into this business? Because the first time I spoke to Ambassador Michael Okoli, I told him that I wasn't quitting my job because of the money, because I had not made any money then. But then I quit my job because finally I could dream. I could finally close my eyes and open my eyes. And I'm seeing myself achieving things that over time, it felt like it was not going to be possible again. So I quit my job because of a dream that even if it wasn't there, but a dream that I knew I was going to achieve. But then, in the course of the business, it wasn't really that way. But then I'm just grateful to God that when I'd signed up, I told myself that I don't care how it's going to be. Because my why is not really about me. My why is for my mom. My why is for my dad. My why is not, the good things, yes, I like, but it wasn't really about me. So I told myself that I'm not going to quit. No matter how hard it is, no matter how it is, that the last thing you would hear from my mouth is, I want to quit this business. That was what I told myself. So the journey began and it wasn't so cool at some points. But then there is this thing that they say that the moment you realize that nobody is going to come and save you, you're going to stand up. Now, I decided there was the whole Ikeja, the entrepreneurial mentorship movement to Lagos. And I made a decision. It was a spur of the moment decision. Because I sat down and I told myself that, okay, this is it. This is what I've been doing all this while. Why not just set yourself up? Why not just do something? Just set yourself up. I remember that night I texted Ambassador Michael Okoli and I told him that, boss, I want to go to Lagos. And the question was like, wow, from where? Because I didn't see it coming, neither did he see it coming. But then I just made that decision. The next morning when the news got out that, okay, I was going to come to Lagos, move to Lagos and all, it was Favi. She asked me a question that morning in Abuja. She was like, Madeline, where did this decision come from? Why did you make this decision? I told her something that day that I set myself up, that at this point, I'm at the cliff. I'm at the edge of the cliff and I'm jumping. That I decided to jump. Now, I didn't jump with my parachutes open or a certainty of parachutes. And I told her that as I'm jumping, I feel like two things is going to happen. It's either I fall down and die, or God is just going to stretch out his hands and help me. That was what I told her. So you see, that was the decision. I didn't have a place to stay. I didn't have anything figured out. I didn't even know there was going to be an Ikeja hub. I didn't know there was going to be all these organizations. And I didn't think everything was organized. I thought I was just going to carry my laptop. And then I'm going through the streets of Lagos, signing up people. That was my thought sincerely. But then I can't talk about my success story without mentioning Ambassador Oyin Ike. I can't talk about my success story because I remember that everybody came in before me because I had not figured out transport, what to do, where to stay and all of that. It took me about 1 week and a few days before I got to Lagos. And that day when I got to Lagos, I just carried my bag, just kept it in the hub like a refugee. And then she said, it's time for questionnaire because they had started preparing for questionnaire. She said, go for questionnaire. I didn't sit down. This was me getting into Lagos and I just collected questionnaire. And I was out for questionnaire. I go back that day by 5 p.m. I was tired. But then one thing I was sure of was that I don't know how it's going to be, but I just know that I've jumped off this cliff. Anything that wants to happen should just happen. I'd set myself up. Whatever was going to happen was going to happen. But then one day was actually the turning point for me, and I would never forget this day. I was looking at a mirror, and Ambassador Oyin was close to me that day, and she said something. Someone was talking, and someone said, "Oh, my time. It's my when God says it's your time." And she asked me, "Madeline, do you believe that? Do you believe that when there is a time that God sets?" And I said, "Yeah, no." I just said no, not because I believed in it, but that was it. Then she turned and told me, she said, "No, I believe every time is my time. I believe that if I want to achieve anything good can come to me today. Why have it tomorrow when I would have it today?" And to me, that was just it. That was the turning point for me. Immediately, my mindset changed. I decided to tell myself that it is my time. I can't have it today. Why would I have it today when I can have it why would I have it tomorrow when I can have it today? Why would I wish for, when God decides to, or, okay, this is it when I can have it today? Immediately, that was a different mindset for me. I committed to the activities. I told myself, whatsoever it is, I'm going to get this done. I mean, the first time we had an event, I had 21 people in the hall. Nobody made payments, but I wasn't even perturbed. I wasn't perturbed. Every single day I had people in the hall and nobody makes payments. This is something she would always say, that go call forth your leaders. I think it's only Bessie Tom that would know when. Most times I walk around. I just walk towards the streets, like towards the road. And I'm telling myself that I didn't come to Lagos, God, for anything. You're going to show me. I'm calling forth my leaders. I don't know where you are, from the north, from the south, from the east to the west. I'm calling you guys forth. So maybe any of you that signed up into my team within this period of time, I'm just telling you that you didn't sign up to you just didn't sign up. God single-handedly picked you because there is something great and mighty God is going to do with you. And that was it. I was just calling them forth, and all I was committed to the activities. At this point, I want to thank Dr. Abraham Achadu. So I thank you for your impact. I mean, Dr. Abraham Achadu was one who made me say that, okay, Madeline, it's just about the activities, and I committed to the activities. I told myself that I was going to do 100 questionnaires a day, 50 bookings a day, and all of that. Did I get it done? No, I didn't even get 100 most times, but I stretched myself. When others were doing 10, I wasn't bothered about it. It was hot. I mean, it wasn't funny. I got dark, but I didn't care. I was doing the questionnaires, doing every single thing, making the calls, doing everything. And at the end of the day, this is me standing in front of each and every one of you. But then, was this by my fault? No, the password was just being grateful to God. Because for every one single milestone, for every one single person that signed up in my team, I was grateful to God. If I had people I booked and I booked people and then one person attended, I would be grateful to God as though that was just everything God did. Most people will say, oh, God did it. And then I'm like, okay, yes, God did it. But I'm standing to tell you all that the password is just to thank God for every one single thing he did. At the end of the day, I mean, it's just 1 month in Lagos without knowing anybody. I don't know anybody. I didn't even know anybody when I came to Lagos. But God single-handedly picked certain people that he's going to do amazing things with. I came into Lagos, and without knowing anybody, in my first month, I made ₦1 million. I mean, who else would have done this if not for God who gives the increase? Because at the end of the day, I take all glory back to him. I left my comfort zone. I left my house. I left everything. And I didn't even mind, sincerely, I don't even mind whatever it is. I said I was going to do this by God, and God sent the people that he was going to use to do this. I want to thank my parents. I mean, I thank you all. I thank you both for everything. My siblings, Pauline, Richard, Albert, I thank you all so much. I mean, for everything, for your sacrifices and all. I want to thank my friends. I want to thank Glory, Jennifer, Favor, Richard, Bessie, Fabi, Peace, Jennifer, you all. I mean, every single one of you, to my hub mates. I mean, it's just amazing working with each and every one of you. Is it the love? Is it the fact that the vision of Ikeja Hub is so much around us that we don't even care how it is? All we just need to know is that our hub anchor has said this is it, and all we just need to say is yes, ma, and we are running with the speed of light. With the speed
Congratulations, Madeline.
Congratulations so much to OEK, to Ambassador Tina Kenechukwu, my leader, to Ambassador Ohike. I really appreciate you so much, ma. And finally, thank you so much to Ambassador Michael Okoli. Boss, I can't even, the thank you I'm even going to say is just way too much. Thank you for the sacrifices. Thank you for not even quitting upon on this business when it wasn't easy for you.
Congratulations. Sorry, I have to cut you short here. Sorry, I have to cut you short. We're going to give, you see, there are some people, you need to hear the full story. By God's grace, in the future, we're going to give them more time. And make sure you don't miss out on being a Kingsman, because these are some of the things you're going to hear the full-blown story in meetings like the immersion that is coming up. I'm sure, make sure you're a Kingsman, because on the 24th of June, the Entrepreneur Mentor and our Visionary President is going to be announcing the date of the mid-year event, okay? So at such places, you get to hear the full story and what people had to go through, the things they had to do to be able to emerge. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. In just about a month after making that decision, you see, there's something Steve Harvey said, success is an uncomfortable decision. And you will never have the life that God has for you until you take that chance, until you take that risk, until you make that decision. And I love what she said. The password is gratitude. That's why I love that. Appreciate your mentors. I recall one month I didn't hit my target and I was complaining. I was not happy. Ambassador Mike asked me, how much did you make? It was 7 figures. It was even, I think, above 3 million. But I was like, I was not happy. I was sad. And he laughed. He said, you better be grateful in season and out of season. He asked me, how many people? How many of your peers, how many people do you know that earn that kind of income? I want to tell you here, see, even if you've invited 100 people, they sat in the meeting room and they did not sign up. I love what she said. She said the password is gratitude. Thank God. Thank God that you were even able to invite them. Thank God that they even showed up. Just thank God for everything. You wake up, thank God for this opportunity. Thank God for life. Have the heart of gratitude. If you got value from her story, go to the chat room and type gratitude. Go to the chat room and type gratitude. While you're doing that, I want Barrister ASABE EMMANUEL to get ready. She's going to be the last testifier for today. Get ready. Just type gratitude. Just type gratitude. 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 Just keep typing gratitude. You have to have the heart of gratitude. Whether it's a good day, in fact, it's you that determines whether it's a good day or a bad day. That you didn't get to sign up today, that you didn't make money today, does not make it a bad day. You've moved closer to your dreams. You've moved closer to your dreams. So congratulations to you, Medley. I'm super, super proud of you. And next, we're going to be calling up Barrister ASABE EMMANUEL. Please, you have 5 minutes to share your story. Try as much as possible to compress it because we have some announcements to make.
It's all right, boss. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Please, can you hear me, boss? Can you hear me, sir?
Go ahead. We can hear you loud and clear.
It's all right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my G leader, Engineer Abahila, for the opportunity given to me to, give my success story. By the special grace of God, I'm Barrister ASABE EMMANUEL from the Eagle Hub. I really want to appreciate I work with
Okay, I think your network, can you check? And you're muted. You're muted, unmute yourself. And please, the person I introduced is the latest 2 Comma Club member. Let's go and welcome her properly. Your network, unmute yourself, please. Okay, he's the latest 2 Comma Club member. A 2 Comma Club member is someone that has hit a minimum of 1 million naira for 3 consecutive months. It's not a small person that's coming up to speak. So get your writing materials out. Am I communicating? All right, so you can go on. Please also work on your network. All right, over to you.
Okay, sir. But can you hear me, sir? Is my network okay now?
Yes, better. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. It's all right. So I really appreciate you, sir, for this opportunity given unto me. You know, just like as I said earlier on, by the special grace of God, I'm Barrister ASABE EMMANUEL. I work with FCT High Court, and I'm from the Eagle Hub by the special grace of God. You know, what I don't like about my, background is going to school to read law, and I get to work with FCT High Court, thinking that life is going to be okay for me, but still, things are not well because the salary is nothing to talk about, and I keep on praying, telling God that, God, I want you to give me something doing, that will give me residual income and financial freedom. But I keep on praying, and then one day, God in his infinite mercy was able to show me the way. And somebody I love, recommend me to this very amazing opportunity, C21FG, and I was able to plug in. So, but before I say anything, I want to really appreciate this God for the privilege, for the opportunity, that he has given me, and he has made it possible for me to come across this very opportunity. I want to also stand to like Ambassador Dr. Michael Okole. God will keep you for me, my brother. I really appreciate you for saying yes to this amazing opportunity. If not that God has used you, I don't know where I could have found myself today by the special grace of God. So I want to say thank you, sir, very much. I really appreciate you. I want to also stand to appreciate my able mentor, Dr. Abraham Achado. I don't know how to appreciate you, boss. If I say thank you, it's too small. And then my mastermind, excellent mentor, Mr. Mayaki Ishaya, and then my direct leader, Hajia Halima Usman. So that is how God was able to, lead me to this very amazing opportunity. And then I sat, one very faithful day on Sunday like that. And after the presentation, I was able to, sign in with a mega verse. And it's not as if I even get the money that day, but because I caught the vision, I was like, okay, today is today. Before I will leave this meeting, I will make sure that I get this money and I sign, and get the mastermind slot. I now call, and I was able to get 1 million that day. And by the special grace of God, I plug in and I sign, to this very amazing opportunity. And coming to mentorship, I really want to appreciate God. I bow, for the mentorship. If they say go like this, I will go like that. Do like this, I will do like that. And then by the special grace of God, I was able to okay, God, thank you. I begin to understand the business gradually. And by the special grace of God, I really want to thank God. Because not by my power, but God used my leaders, my mentors, and then make sure that I was able to get this very, success. By the special grace of God, I want to also appreciate my teammates for giving me their mind that they believe in me and we were able to achieve this together. What I want to say here is, by the special grace of God, with the mentorship of Ambassador Michael Okole, and with the mentorship of my, able mentor, Dr. Abraham Achado, and my excellent mentor, Mr. Maeki, and Hajia Halima as my direct leader, by the special grace of God, I came on board, I think it was September, last year, 15th. And by his grace, first month in this business, I was able to, become Amazon. And in the next 2 to 3 months, by the special grace of God, I become Amazon ambassador in this very platform. And then by the special grace of God, January, I emerged as the rising star in Eagle and Diamond Hub by the special grace of God. Not only that, coming to I think is March, I was able to, attend the level of a millionaire circle member. And then by the special grace of God, there is this very faithful day, I was in the office, and then by the special grace of God, my mentor, Ambassador Michael Okole, we are together with my, mentor, Dr. Abraham, and he called me, he said, Barrister ASABE, come. I now went. He said, I want to give you a target before your boss. I said, okay, boss. He said, do you know what it takes for one to become two comma club member? I say, yes, boss. He said, what is it? I said, it's for you to hit 1 million back to back 3 consecutive times. He said, that's good. So that's what I want you to become. I said, okay, boss, by the special grace of God, I will see what I can do. And then the journey begins. After I left them, I went to my office and I squat down, I kneel down. I said, God, on my own, I cannot do this. My entrepreneur mentor made me to understand that he wants me to become 2 club member. My mentor, Dr. Abraham, keep on telling me, I want you to become. And then my director keep on telling me, Sam, please, God, I want you to help me. Help me in this journey. And then by the special grace of God, God said, by his grace, if only I will be bound for the mentorship, then he will help me. Now, how did I get this? My people, first of all, I look at this business critically. And I noticed that if only you will do the work, if only you will bow for mentorship, if only the 7 skills, you will go ahead and do it with the mentorship of your leaders, I tell you, sky will be your starting point. And what happened? 1, I don't joke with cell meeting by his grace. Cell meeting, I don't joke with it. Even if I'm not strong, I will on my phone and I will be there listening to what is happening in cell meeting. Secondly, maximum account is the secret. I came in with 31 account. And when I discover, I now ask questions. I say, is there any way one can upgrade? They now said yes. ED 2.0, grace of 5 accounts. I went ahead and did that, And whatsoever thing I know, I keep on selling it to my teammates so that they will know it also. And I'll ask you a question. I said, is there any way again? Yes, there are other ways, that you will unlock other ways of, income. And what is that? Your maintenance. And by the special grace of God, I keep doing my maintenance and I, rub mine with my teammates, and they buy the idea and they are doing it. And not only that, by the special grace of God, I don't know how to put it. I want to thank God. When it comes to questionnaire, sometimes I will go in the morning and come back around 8. I will be in the court, but I tell you the truth, my mind wasn't there. Immediately I went to the court and one of my prospects called that, okay, I'm around Gudu Bridge. How do I get the address? I will say, excuse me, I'm coming. I will leave the court and then come to the plaza. I will be there after the presentation by the special grace of God. I must be there. Are you among the mastermind? I will stand there and make sure that you registered. And it's not as if maybe I too know, but I know it is all the work of God, So what am I trying to say? I really want to appreciate God. I really want to thank God. I stand here this morning to tell you that if you hand over your business to God, you bow for mentorship, and you are ready to train others, I want to tell you that in this business, surely you will make it. Because one thing I know, the anointing you never believe in, you will never contact it. That is just the truth. I believe in the anointing that, Ambassador Dr. Michael Okole has. He held me that day and said, go and succeed. And by the special grace of God, I receive it. My mentor, Dr. Abraham Achado, a selfless man, a man that is there for us 24 hours. Sometimes 1 o'clock in the night, I will chat him. I will say, boss, like this. And he's there for me. In fact, there was a day around 2, I wanted to chat him. I prayed, I said, God, maybe he's even sleeping, but let me just try. And to my greatest surprise, after the chatting, immediately he bounced back for me with a reply. I said, God will keep you, sir. God will keep you. I really, really appreciate you. Not only that, excellent mentor, Oga Mayaki, I appreciate you, sir. You have been there for me. My direct leader, Haji Halima, you have been there for me. I really want to appreciate you. I really want to appreciate you guys. My teammate, for believing in me, that yes, we are going to succeed. I want to appreciate you guys. In fact, I want to say, God, thank you for giving us somebody like Dr. Michael Okole in our generation, a solution solver. Who am I to make this money back to back, millions of naira? In fact, I don't even have respect for million now. Before, if I hear million, I'm saying as if, God, this million, can I ever have it in life? But today, by the special grace of God, I am in fact, I'm 2 club member. I'm a millionaire. I want to say thank you. You will make heaven, sir. God will keep you for me. God will keep you for this generation. God will keep every one of you. I really appreciate you. So please, there is one thing. In this business, there are challenges. I want to tell you that there are challenges. There are many at times that I feel like to give up. But I still remember the day that I did my Kingsman induction.
there is something that our president said. Kingsman is a soldier that is in the forefront. You don't give up. You know, you don't give up. He kept on emphasizing that day, and I drop it. So if as a challenge come for me, and I was like, should I continue with this? Immediately, I remember my Kingsman induction. I said, no, I will go ahead. This business, I must succeed in it. You know, there is this this word that my mentor, Dr. Abraham, keep on telling us. In this business, the only way you will not make it is when you quit. And he said, in this business, the two keys for you to make it in this business is through recruiting and then retention. If you recruit, make sure you retain them. I keep on telling God, I say, God, this is man that you give me to be a mentor upon my head. And he's doing it. Give me the grace also to do it. And I contacted the anointing. And today is working for me. You are here. You are seeing as if this business, you cannot do it. I tell you can do it. Today, by the special grace of God, I will pay my directors in my office. I can pay them with this money I'm making. I stand with tears of joy. And I tell you, my president, God will keep you. My Dr. Abraham, God will keep you. Oga Maeki, God will keep you for me. And then Haji Halima and other, you know, mastermen that we have, like, you know, engineer, Pastor Jide and Pastor Chooks and others. Eagle Hope entirely. I'm here to stand to tell you that I appreciate you. You know, Springboard Mentor, I appreciate all of you. I cannot stand to mention you one after the other. Engineer Abahila, I could remember the day I was crying in the office that I booked 50 people and nobody shows up, and I was crying as if somebody died for me. My G leader, you enter there with Dr. Abraham and tell me, Barrister, don't cry, you will make it. And by the special grace of God, I keep the vibe, you know, I keep the goal. I refuse the goal to slack out of my hand. And today is my day. I've been celebrated as 2 Comma Club just because of the mentors that God has blessed me with, just because of the teammates that God has given me their mind to work together. I stand to say, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you, my teammate. I appreciate you, my mind, so that Abraham, I keep on calling your name because I know what you have been doing for me. You stand and you tell me, do it, you can do it. Stand, you can stand. Do it, you will do it. And I stood. And by the special grace of God, today is a story. Today, the game is over. I thank you. I appreciate you guys. God will keep you and God will continue to give you people wisdom. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Finally, what I will say is that God will keep you people for me. God will bless the womb that gives birth to you. My president, Ambassador Michael Okole, you will not die but live to serve God in the land of the living. This is indeed a ministry that God has put in your hand. Sir, I appreciate you. I thank you. I thank you, my selfless mentor. Dr. Abraham, God will keep you for me. God will keep you for me. Mr. Imayaki, God will keep you for me, my brother. Hajia Halima, my direct leader. God will keep you for me. And above all, my teammate, let's ride on. We should not be weary. We should not be weak in this game. I tell you, God that have started this work, He will bring it to the end. All of us in this triumphant nation, I give triumphant. I prayed over 3 days with prayer and fasting. I said, God, give me the name that I will give my team. And God said, go ahead, go and triumph. And I decided to tell my mentor, I said, the name of my team is Triumphant. And today we are triumphing every day. By the special grace of God, they will not come to pass that we have not got like 30 cord, 40 cord, 60 cord. You know, I don't know how to put it. Thank you very much, sir, for saying yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you people. Thank you, sir, for this opportunity. I appreciate you.
Congratulations. You're really getting me emotional too. Well, I want to say congratulations to you. Super, super proud of you. Now, Barrister ASABE is the one that produced a millionaire, Engineer Tunde Balogun. So understand that there was something she said about recruiting and retention. You see, the third cardinal structure in this business says this, and I'm going to wrap up with this and a video I'll share with you also. The third cardinal structure says you must. It's not an advice. You must be willing to train others. Now, that's not the part that got me. I can't forget when I attended the IPO, the first time I went through that IPO. And he said, you must be willing to see people as those you will help to become successful, not as tools to make you successful. That's why I pity when I keep hearing some leaders saying, I need to build a new team. I need to start afresh. Listen to me. If there's anything you didn't get here today, make sure that for anybody you recruit in that business, even if they don't get to be the leaders, but let that lineage not die. Anybody that signs up into this business, whether a part payment or full payment, you already have access. It's a doorway to their social capital. Ensure that that lineage does not die. Because just like Medlin said, there is a reason God has chosen them and brought them to your team. They might not be the diamond or the eagle, but trust me, in that lineage, in that genealogy, there is an eagle waiting to happen. If you trace the lineage of Jesus Christ, you will meet someone called Boaz. Many people don't even know him. He briefly appeared. He didn't, the only significant thing that was known of him was he was quite wealthy and he married a widower. And that widower was supposed to bear a lineage that will lead. Oh my God. Please, do not recruit people and just abandon them. You must be, in the next 2 to 4 years, have people who will become financially free as a result of your input and your impact. As a result of your input and your impact. I want to leave you with this. And I want everybody to pay attention. After this video, the meeting is going to would officially come to an end. Please listen to this. It's coming up. Barrister ASABE, you can mute yourself.
Okay, sir.